Welcome back to Elden Ring. In this video we are going to be taking a look at an armor set that is amazing for an Astrologer / Mage build. This one is really easy to get your hands on in terms of its location, how far into the game it is. It's not early, but it's easy to get your hands on. To at least get there, you do have to do the farming method of just killing an enemy over and over again. But we will get into that. And before we do get any further into the video, if you're not currently subbed to the channel, make sure you do sub, turn notifications on. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. All support is greatly appreciated. And if you want to support me further as a creator, then check out the links in the description. And let's get into it. So from the very start of the game, you are going to make your way from the first step. You're going to come up north to Gatefront. You're going to come west along up to Stormhill Shack. Then you're going to follow this path all the way along until you pass Summon Water Village, you come into Caelid, and you get to Caelin Ruins. From Caelin Ruins, we are going to head east. There's going to be a couple of stray dogs over there, but if you ignore them, they might chase you, but jump on your mount. And there's going to be a massive split in the two areas. So what you want to do is come over to this section here. And then simply double jump across with your horse and you are over. Them dogs can no longer chase you. So when you get up here, you are going to come to a site of grace called Dragon Barrow West. And from Dragon Barrow West, what we are going to do is head over to this tower right here. So on the map, this is the tower that's sat right over here. So if I zoom out, you can see it. So if you don't have the map fragment actually, before we go into the tower, from Dragon Barrow West, so Dragon Barrow West site of grace is just behind that tree over there. Come down this way, and right here you're going to see the pillar. Your map fragment will be directly in front of it, just sitting like right here. So grab that, it will reveal the Caelid map for you. Then come over to your northeast up to this tower. Now we have to do a little bit of climbing. I'd recommend not taking a lot of runes. I've got like 29k. But I've unlocked farms that will get me that back in like 10 seconds or something crazy. So what we're going to do is we are going to drop onto this branch that leads down. So be careful when you're doing this, try and direct it. It can get a little bit wobbly. There's going to be a couple of enemies along here. But you're basically just traversing this tower. I need to get rid of this guy. Okay, he slashes like a madman. There you go, I don't need to do 6 slashes to touch your health. I'll do 4 and I'll kill you. Anyway, up this ladder we go. When you get to the top of this ladder, we're actually going to put our lantern on because it's very dark. Actually, do you know what will make it better? If I go back to Dragon Barrow West, I'll make it daytime so you can see it easier without the lantern. Okay, that was strange. If you didn't know, there is a scarab here. So it's right here on the map. And if you destroy it, it gives you a level 8 somber smithing stone. Well, that was interesting and very helpful. I just need a 7 now. And I can take my Sword of Night and Flame up to 8. I'm going to have to kill this guy because he does my head in. Bye, have a great time. Okay, so from the top of this ladder, get on your mount. Head over to the right, jump onto this ledge here, and then jump across to this one. We're gonna take this guy out. He's very slow at attacking. Oh, he dropped me a helmet too. Then we go up this ladder to the very top. Then when you get to the very top of this one, if you get on your mount again, because we're going to have to jump across these dodgy gaps. I mean, it's a very long way down. But if you hug the wall, do single jumps, and careful because there's a gap this side too. So just jump yourself across. Then we're going to get off because there's a guy around here. So, get a lovely little backstab. And see you later. Then what we're going to do is on our mount again. And, I mean, killing these guys is definitely worth it. You're getting like 1,000 runes each time. But this becomes very sketchy. But just jump your way across, be very careful, and then slowly make your way to this ladder, and up we go. When you get to the very top of this one, it becomes a lot easier. You will see as we approach the top any time today. I mean, we're still a little while off. But when we do make it to the top of this one, ta-da! There is a site of grace inside the tower. Nice and easy, so we can get back here anytime we need to now. There is also another armor set we're going to be going for in this tower, so make sure you stick around on the channel for that one as well. If you're looking for help or anything on Elden Ring, there is a playlist with loads and loads of videos, and there's even more coming up. From this site of grace, if we head east and we come all the way down these stairs, when we do get to the very bottom, there's going to be a guy here with a shield, so I'm going to ruin him quickly. I mean, he's quite a big guy, and he's got a friend. They hurt a lot, so I'm sorry. You're going to take a Sword of Night and Flame. Night to you, my friend. And then, yeah, but you can also grab one too. Fucking hold that, you assholes. So now we're going to drop down onto this platform right here. Then what we're going to do is come along here, so following the same path all the way along northeast. Drop down onto this platform here and be prepared for the little scare. Because this is going to crumble, but you will survive the fall. So on this one, if you head west, stick to the right hand side. I mean, you can go the left hand side as well if you want to, so we'll drop down here. Be very careful, it's incredibly slippery. You can grab yourself this loot drop over here. This is a level 12 golden rune. I believe they are worth 7,500 runes. Now this bit, this is where it's going to get tough. We have to make the jump to there. And you'll see that we're not allowed to summon our mount. So I'm going to do a single jump and over jump it. Straight to my death. I'll see you guys back there in a second. So what I'm going to do this time is actually ignore these two enemies. You run to the middle. Drop straight down, it's the least risk. Because that guy really, really hurts up there. So with this, fingers crossed we make it. Someone's questioned why is it always jumping. Jump from here. Oh, step back. That was so close to the edge. There is so much jumping. Like, seriously. So from here we're going to jump down to this one. Then we're going to jump across to this one. Oh my god, I almost messed it up. And then from this one, we're going to jump down to here. So from here, what I'm going to do is just glintstone and pebble this guy. I don't care how much FP it uses right now. As long as I get him off the edge. I'm not taking any risks with you, my friend. Then what we're going to do is jump down to here. Make sure you do jump. Then go to where that enemy was. And this is going to be a pressure plate thing here to cool this elevator if you need to. But because it's already here, we're going to jump in. We're going to take this elevator up. So now, if we come around to the left hand side, be careful, there is a big heavy dude at the end of this. So I'm just going to Sword of Night and Flame him. It's going to take a couple of attempts. He's a heavy, heavy guy. I mean, it's taken 3. But I got him killed. Very, very nice. He dropped me loot too. I got a fire blossom for all that struggle. So what you're going to do from that guy is come and grab your loot off this corpse here. That's going to be a lovely rune arc. And then follow this round. I wish this was safer because I know a lot of people that are going to get this armor set are going to struggle with this. It's been an absolute nightmare. But we're going to drop down onto here. And again, it's going to crumble. But we are going to survive the fall. Then what we're going to do is take this elevator here all the way up. In fact, we're going all the way down. At the very bottom, you're going to see a lovely site of grace. I'm so glad there are checkpoints in this game. So from the Divine Tower of Caelid's basement, what we are going to do is we are going to come to the bottom of these stairs. There is an enemy. We are going to destroy said enemy. However, this guy's a bit beefy. Okay, yeah, he's got that weird magic stuff. But I managed to kill him. So this guy right here, we are going to kill. There is a boss in there. But all we do is either run or fast travel back to the basement site of Grace. Farm this guy until you get his armor set. And I'm going to cut most of this out from this point on until we get his full set, because there was a lot of explaining in order to get here. Even though it's tricky in terms of your moving around in this tower, it's still easy to get to. And it seems as though this farm's going to take me a little while. And for those of you interested, wondering how long it might take you, with the Sword of Night and Flame, mine's at +6. My stats are quite high. I'm a fairly high level. But there we go, got his armor already. And I'll quickly show you my stats. I got 40 vigor, 18 mind, 15 endurance, 30 strength, 18 dex, 63 int, 25 faith, and 14 arcane. But my Sword of Night and Flame is level 6, like +6. We got back-to-back drops off the guy. Ah, we got his legs as well. Legs and chest so far. A smouldering butterfly. I believe we might be able to get this guy's weapon too, you know. That normally happens with armor sets in this game. Ooh, these smouldering butterflies are going to wind me up. They've got such a common drop rate, like a high drop rate percentage, compared to the guy's armor. Ooh, look at that, we got his gauntlets. I've not even been doing this for long. My arcane stat's only 14. And for those of you unaware, arcane is your discovery, like your item discovery or your luck. The back-to-back loot drops off this guy. Oh, it's a fucking butterfly. This guy is dropping 1,764 runes. I put the gold scarab on, it's 2,116. Oh my god, we got the first duplicate. I got his legs again and a butterfly. I got his chest again. I just need his helmet, dude. Or his hood. Sometimes you get triple drops off this dude. Back to back in terms of a double drop then a triple drop. But sometimes it's a duplicated armor piece, a butterfly, and a fucking blossom. Oh, we did it. We actually did it. Oh my god. So I'm not entirely sure if he does drop his weapon. I'm not going to stand here farming. I'll give it another few tries. But I'm not going to stand here for like the next 15, 20 minutes, maybe even longer. Just purely trying to get his weapon based on not knowing whether it actually drops or not. But I did manage to get this guy's full suit. It's taken around, I'm going to say about 25 minutes-ish. 20 to 25 minutes. I had 3 of the 4 pieces within the first 10 minutes. So it just took a little while to get hold of the hood. But we did manage to get it. So I'm going to give it another 2 tries here. And then we'll take a look at the armor set. Got the loot drop next run. Gauntlets again. No, we're done. So there we go. You've got a beast on your chest. This is actually a really nice looking set. I mean, I've seen a couple of different armor sets. I think the other one in that Divine Tower has a face on it. You can see this guy's nose and his mouth. But this is the Blackflame Monk Armor set. It's amazing for astrologers, mages. It's fairly light. So with the Blackflame Monk hood, it weighs 4, and you can see all of its stats there. Then if we have a look at the armor, it weighs 11.8, but it's got very nice fire damage negation. And it's incredibly good for physical too. Then taking a look at the gauntlets, they weigh 3.9. And then the final piece being the greaves, they weigh 7.3. If we have a look at the other stuff I was running, so the Royal Remains legs are 6.6. The Radahn's gauntlets are 5.8 compared to the 3.9. I mean, Royal Remains is a little bit lighter. But if you look at the stat difference, no, it's not very good. If you take a look at the stat difference there, Royal Remains, same on the Verse Strike physical damage negation, same on Lightning, worse in every other stat. I mean, it is a little bit better in immunity, robustness, and focus. Then from an 11.8 down to a 10.6. Again, the only thing the same is the Lightning and Verse Strike. Then obviously you've got the better immunity, robustness, and focus. But then if we take a look at the Glintstone, I mean, the Glintstone is better in terms of Magic, Fire, Lightning, and Holy. But you don't get a full-on armor set with the Witch's Glintstone crown. It's just the crown itself. So the thing with this one is, unlike some of the other sets in the game, you're actually going to look like an astrologer. You're going to look like a mage. And I think that's really nice to have this monk armor set. And it's easy to obtain in terms of, as long as you're careful, scaling that tower is not bad at all. The two enemies, the one that ruined me on the stairs by the top, so the first sight of grace, you can just skip those enemies and then it's all about just knowing where to go. Then as soon as you get to the basement, you've got a sight of grace very close by. The guy's dropping you like 2k runes. I really enjoy this set. I think it's fantastic. So that is the Blackflame Monk Armor set in Elden Ring. And what we're going to do is leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.